Hi and welcome to this short explainer video about our Festive Explorer activity, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll have a really good idea of how the activity works and whether it's going to be right for your group. I hope you like it. It's a fantastic activity. Now it's in person and it will get you outside. Teams will have to visit GPS hotspots around your chosen town or city to earn points and ultimately try and be the winning team. There's lots of great content in here, lots of great trivia, photo and video challenges, and a few optional pub stops as well, which I'll talk about in a minute. Now, the game itself is played through our Mobile Adventures app. This is free to download from the app stores, and you'll need one person in each team to have this on their phone. And you'll also need access to a computer or plasma TV for the video call, because we run this activity using remote hosts who beam into your office, your meeting room, your workplace to deliver the briefing, support you throughout, and do the wrap up. So if that's a larger room, a small group, or even if you don't have a room, you can dial in on your phones and watch the briefing. So it's really, really flexible. Now, why do we do this, I hear you ask? Well, there's 4 key benefits to us not being on site. One is around flexibility. If you need to change the date of your activity more than 7 days before, there is no charge because we haven't booked travel or accommodation for our staff. There's no postponement fees or anything like that. So really, really flexible if something comes up. It also gives us amazing availability. We have our expert remote hosts all over the world. So we can run events 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you book more than 2 weeks in advance, we guarantee availability. And you can book with as little as 24 hours notice. So super, super flexible. It's also highly sustainable. We have massively reduced our CO2 emissions by not sending our staff out travelling on site. And we're now carbon neutral. And all of this ends up as being a really affordable product. Those savings for us not sending our staff out all day means that we can pass on at a great low cost to you. So lots of benefits, which we hope you'll like. So back to the game. You'll download the app, we'll start with the briefing, we'll give out the game code and that will load the game. And you'll need to take a team selfie, put your name in, and then you can join. And as I said, there's a load of GPS hotspots that will be placed around your chosen location that as a team you'll need to visit. You can visit them in any order you like. And when you get there, the GPS will recognize you're in the right place and it will unlock a question or a challenge. So it could be a random trivia question. It could be a slightly more festive-based question. It could be a photo or video challenge. There's also some nice pub stops. And these pop up throughout the game. You can go to any bar or pub you like. And what there is there's a number of challenges that you can do whilst you're having a drink. Here's an example of a video challenge, for example, that you can do whilst you're having a drink. So these are extra bonus challenges that you can opt to add in to your booking or not at the time of placing your booking online. Throughout the game, there's a live leaderboard. You can message our remote host at any time and you can rejoin the video call. Actually, if you want to jump back in and speak to our hosts, then you can do so as well. So you're fully supported throughout the game. And then what we do is we bring everyone back together again for the wrap up and results at the end. We'll show some of the best photos and videos and we'll announce the winners. Now, this again can be done via phones if you're out and about, or we can send you the results and the photos and you can announce those later on in the evening and show the photos the next day if you wish. So it's, again, a very, very flexible format. So by way of summary, this is a 2-hour activity. This includes a 15-minute briefing, 90 minutes of gameplay and a 15-minute wrap-up. And we can do anything from 6 people up to 1,000 plus participants. And we recommend teams of 4 to 6 participants. This ensures maximum engagement. I wouldn't go any bigger than this personally. We can run this game globally. As I mentioned, we've got remote hosts all over the world ready to beam in and run your activity. So this can be done globally in any location. We've got over 450 locations now set up. But if your location doesn't appear when you go to book, you can still book it and we'll add it into the game later. So any location is available. You can also run this self-managed. So that's another option for smaller groups. You don't need to have a remote host. You can watch a video briefing and just do it yourself. So again, smaller groups, this is quite a nice option for. And it's available to book now online instantly. So you can go there, pick your start date and time. If it's available to book, it's available. You can get it booked. We'd always recommend booking for minimum numbers. If you're not entirely sure of your numbers, book for less. You can always add more people nearer the time. And you can always add in more than one location as well. So if you want to include other offices, you can have what we call multi-city. So loads of options. It's a great game and we hope to see you on a Festive Explorer really soon. Thanks very much.